a friend, a visitor from Australia, and I jumped into the water, and we had fantastic rides with Moko. And on one occasion I remember thinking, maybe this isn't right to get a ride on a dolphin, and decided to let go the dorsal fin. And as soon as I did, Moko turned around very, very quickly and came up beside me and basically said, "Hey, come on, let's go for another ride." So, no, it was very special. We were in the water for quite some time, and I do recall sort of putting my arms in the air and slowly, I had no weights on or anything, and slowly going under the surface of the water, and Moko came under my feet and put his nose right in the sort of crutch of my feet and pushed me up to the surface. And for a first encounter, it was just incredible. We were fishing for a while, and I had a big stray line out to try and catch some snapper, and every so often my reel would peel off some line, and I immediately thought, hey, this is a snapper. And every time I went to strike, the bait came out of my mouth, came out of the mouth of the fish. Eventually, as I pulled the line in, Moko was there with it right in the end of his teeth, with a great big hook exposed. It was dusk, getting pretty dark, and we decided to go, and I was pulling in the anchor, and as I pulled in the anchor I thought, goodness me, I can't have tightened the shackle on the anchor because it felt like I was just pulling up the chain. And as I got closer and closer to the boat, it got lighter and lighter, and there was Moko with the anchor on his nose. He had lifted that up from the bottom. His favourite trick, pretty much, was to determine which pot which buoy you were going to pick up. And as soon as he decided that was the one that you were after, he would quickly go over to it, take it in his mouth, go and dive down and swim around. And on one occasion I can recall, it was very clear, and you could see him swim around underneath, let it pop up again, and then as soon as you thought, right, I'm going to get this, he'd go for it again, and down he'd go again and take it away from you. He was serious mischief, and in fact a lot of his behaviour was like that. Just a boy out to play and cause trouble. My wife, who loved Moko, decided to play with the buoy on the end of a rope. And it's a special buoy because we used the buoy to actually lift our anchor. And she was playing with it, and sure enough, Moko ripped it out of her hands, and we spent quite some time trying to get our buoy back, while Moko, a very mischievous animal, kept the buoy outside of the distance all of the time. And when we finally got it, and when we came to go, I was accelerating the boat, and I said to my wife Wendy, Moko is under the boat. And we stopped, and sure enough, Moko came out. You could feel the boat, it's a reasonably heavy aluminium boat, you could feel the boat being buffeted by Moko, obviously under the hull, and as you accelerated away, the boat would move. And in the end, we decided that the only way we could safely go fast was to throw a buoy out the back and wait for Moko to go for it, and as soon as he was at the buoy, accelerate away and leave him in our wake.